Hi, everybody. I wanted to jump on a quick Facebook Live. I wanted to take a few minutes because I really have found that there are a lot of similar themes from women that reach out to me that are asking me questions. How do I do this and how do I do that? And my biggest thing in all of this and in my journey is trying to give people as many tools as I can. And so I'm going to wait a few minutes because I know a few people told me they were going to jump on to listen. And if not, go ahead and enjoy the 5 steps to overcoming fear of failure for later. I had the opportunity to be interviewed for a podcast the other day, and it won't be out till March or April. And I thought, you know what, I'd really like to put this out there now because so many different women are reaching out to me and asking me the same thing. So please understand, this is typically like a 20-minute to 30-minute presentation or interview. I'm going to go through it pretty quick just for the sake of time and that it's Facebook Live. And what I'll probably end up doing is making it a presentation for later and offering it to you guys. So I'm going to wait just one more minute and then I'm going to go ahead and get started. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday and let me know how you're doing. I love hearing from all of you. It's so cute because at the bottom it says, we're still spreading the word that you're live. This may take a minute. So I'm thinking, how do you stall? How do you stall? So some of the most common fears include fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, and fear of being uncomfortable. It's really interesting. So when I was looking at those, I thought, you know what? Fear of failure seems to be a really big one that I get a lot of people that reach out to me about. So the first thing that I'm going to do is tell you that the first step is surrendering. And all day long, it's going to be surrendering, guys. It doesn't feel good, but at the end of the day, if you're starting to feel fear of failure because you want to try something new, you want to start a new business, you want to go for that promotion, whatever it is, you need to recognize that the number one step for you is you have to surrender to it. And you have to recognize you cannot run away from it. The second step is you need to zero in on that goal. So now you have the fear of failure and you get really overwhelmed because you have this really big goal and it just looks huge to you. You need to recognize that when you break it up and zero in on the goal, it makes it not so overwhelming and not so scary. So you really want to zero in. And the way that you do that is you write down the goal and then you go ahead and you write in great detail every single step involved in getting to that goal. Okay? So then now you have baby steps. So if it gets to be too overwhelming and you're really having the fear of failure, go ahead and just do one little thing at a time because believe it or not, those little things will end up adding up to accomplishing what you want to accomplish. The third step is letting go of the what ifs. One of the biggest things that we do when we start deciding that we want to accomplish something is we what if it to death. We just what if it. What if this happens and what if that doesn't happen? And when you turn around and recognize that you need to let go of the what ifs. And the way that you do that is you decide to be in the now. You decide to stop worrying about the past and worrying about the future. You just focus on this minute and what you're trying to accomplish right this second. So that in itself is going to help you let go of the what ifs. The step 4 is you need to focus on the end result. Guys, the reward is always going to be what gives you the push to go ahead and move forward and get past the fear of failure. It is huge when you know what you accomplish. It never fails when you're scared to do something and then you get to the end result and you recognize how awesome it feels. That's when you know. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Natalie. That's when you know. So you need to really recognize that you have to focus on the end result. And the last step, and I'm doing this really quick for the sake of Facebook Live, is you have to take action. Fear of failure will hold you back from everything that you want and anything that you try to desire if you don't take action. And you need to recognize taking action and doing it is going to be the biggest defense that you can have against not accomplishing what you want to. Once you take action, it's going to feel icky, it's going to feel weird, it's going to feel foreign. And let me tell you, everything is going to jump in and try to stop you if you have the fear of failure. But once you take action, that's where the results are going to be. And then every time you start feeling that fear of failure and it's going to stop you from what you want to accomplish, you just start right back at step one. So I'll make sure I post these. And if you didn't hear the whole Facebook Live, go ahead and start over. I did mention all 5 steps. I did it really quick. Typically, this is a long presentation. And I just wanted to make sure that I got it out there for all of you ladies that have been reaching out to me and asking me how to get over the fear of failure so it doesn't stop you from accomplishing what you want. Thank you for watching, and I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.